Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are very happy to have Sheikh Alaa Elsayed, one of the best experts in family matters, family issues in the GTA in east of Canada. We are very happy in Muslim Do application region to be with us, Sheikh Alaa.
Allah, I'm just a seeker of knowledge. I'm just we learn from you, Sheikh.
In a previous episode, you highlighted the 5% of that 5% of the people they change after marriage. This was like a response to one of my questions, which is some people, when they were advised to look for deen, for a religious aspect in the wife, sometimes maybe they ignore it, but they prefer the other things. So you were replying about this. Now, okay, we are in the process, steps about how to establish a family, because basically this program is about family matters. Okay, let's assume that she and he, both of them, they did their best and they listened to the advice of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his prophet. Okay, he did his best to choose, she did her best to choose. Is it a guarantee 100% that they will not face troubles or problems with with the spouses?
That would be so nice. Wishful thinking, of course.
Okay.
Well, I would wish that for everybody, but unfortunately, this is called life. And life, as that we say, is up and down. So it means as long as you're alive, up and down is like your heartbeat. It's just like the graph that goes. If you have a flat line, that means you're dead. So as long as we're in this life, you are definitely going to have ups and downs. So we have to also manage expectations. But there is a safety net that I usually share with brothers and sisters in order for you to at least have your best foot forward and تخاذ الأسباب, put your effort and your plan. And if you've done your homework, you will be okay. At least you will not regret anything. So the first thing I usually ask the brothers out of the 4x4 and the sisters is to do your istishara, istikhara, azman, tawakkul. You are actually going to consult. So you've seen what you like. You've heard what you like. Now you need to go into the third phase. So you've done the first 4, your second 4. Now this is the third 4 in order for you to be able to continue. The first thing is istishara, is consulting with everyone around these people before you move on to the next step. That you ask people around them what the reputation around the neighborhood, what was the reputation when they went to school, what was the reputation around their work, did somebody travel with them, did anybody deal with the financial aspect with them, and so on. So these are the issues. If everybody tells you, gives you thumbs up, then you continue for the second one.
Okay.
If everybody's telling you thumbs down, then you know what? Don't even bother asking, go and do istikhara, because everybody's telling you these people are horrible. And you're not going to ask the person, that has a daughter of their own because they want youth for their daughter, and they're going to give you a false statement, because now we know mustashar mu'taman.
Yeah.
If you're asked, you have to be amin, you have to be trustworthy and tell them the truth. And of course, we're not going to be hiding things, and we're not going to be doing anything opposite that we're telling the truth, but it has to be the person that is asking, not somebody asking on behalf. We don't expose any people's shortcomings and secrets, except a person is getting married and he's serious, and he's trustworthy enough that you will tell him the truth without having to do so. So if number 1 istishara is given a green light, everybody's telling you these people are good people, then you can go to number 2. If not, then cut your loss and move on.
Good.
Number 2 is istikhara. Istikhara is because we are short-sighted. We don't know what's hidden. We don't know what's in the future. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. So we're going to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about what is hidden, what is in that truth. So the dua istikhara is it's online. You can download it it's a free app. Like even Hisn Muslim, Fortress Muslim, you can find it anyway. But it is extremely important for that decision for you not to do istikhara. So istikhara, of course, is Allah min istikhara I'm sure I'm not going to go through it, but you know it.
Yeah.
You can do it after a prayer, you can do it without a prayer, because actually it says dua, not a salah, but it's okay to do a salah, because the scholars say after a righteous deed you can do a dua. But it's singular, so you don't say, I have sister Mimi Tutu Lulu Fifi Sisu, and then you ask Allah, to choose what's better.
No.
He said, the scholar says that fi amri hada, it's singular, and nobody can do it on your behalf, because he's saying fi amri, in my affair. That your mother will do it for you on your behalf, your father will do it because they can emotionally blackmail you. So, I saw something in a dream, and which, by the way, we're not supposed to do. So it has to be you, according to the stronger opinion of the scholars. You are the one who is actually the owner of this matter and affair. So you ask Allah yourself. Some people will make dua for you on your behalf, no problems. But the istikhara, the stronger opinion is, fi amri, is my affair.
So you are fixing now a very important concept, because many Arab Muslims, they think istikhara basically is so simple. From one angle, from my experience, they think it's just for marriage, which is not the case. And they think someone else should do it, the righteous person, his amma or khala or his whatever.
Yeah.
Then, okay, have you seen anything in your dreams? Now you are pointing to something very important, which is something specific between you and Allah.
Exactly.
It's you who should do it. And the message will be sent to you, and you are the one who's in charge of it.
Exactly. And that's the reason we say, because somebody else can have a hidden agenda, their own whims and desires.
Yes.
Something that you don't know of, and they can tell you something is not true. And that's why fi amri is my affair. And again, it's single. So that's extremely important. And we can't, after we do istikhara, then things will going to get better or worse, easier or more difficult. And so you don't open the Quran and blindly put your finger and you say, you know what, angels, Allahu Akbar, okay, I'm going to marry this girl. And then قالت الملائكة, or he says وقال الشيطان أعوذ من الشيطان الرجيم, I'm not going to marry this girl. It doesn't work that way. The Quran is not meant for us to do like a Russian roulette with it.
So you do the counseling, or first of all you put the efforts, أخذ بالأسباب.
Right on.
Then you start the istikhara on the base of you have already received the green light.
That's right.
Now, according to what you are saying, if you deserve and you have already done your best, Allah will let some things to be either more difficult or more easy in your face.
Exactly.
So this is the second, step.
That's right.
When you in the 4x4.
That's right.
If I'm on the same track with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, to give an example is because if you go see the sister, you get a flat tire. Fix a flat tire, you get a broken windshield. If you get a broken windshield, you get to stop by the cops. And after the cops, you get you go to the bank to pull out the money, you're overdrawn. You borrow money, the bank with the hall is booked for life. It's like so many red lights ahead of you. Exactly.
It's like a divine message.
Exactly. So you better cut your loss. And you don't see, like we don't count on dreams because subliminal, subconsciously you store information for 3 to 4 days, whatever you're thinking of. So we don't count on dreams. Don't just count them, but we definitely don't count them. And we don't, do all these things that we have to do it for 7 days. It's not narrated. You keep doing it till you get a solid green or a solid red. If you're not sure, and don't go against istikhara because you'll make a mockery of Allah. You pay the price in this life and hereafter. So you have to submit, and that's why number 3 on the list is actually azm.
So we will leave the azm for next episode.
Oh, okay, we'll leave it.
So now, I'm very happy really that you are highlighting and fixing a very big misconception, which is the istikhara. We do our best, we collect the information, depending on that we start the istikhara. It's us, it's me, it's you who should be doing this. Then listen to the divine messages. So, inshallah, next episode we will start with the concept of azm as a third advice in the 4x4 theory by Sheikh Alaa Elsayed. So, next episode will continue. Jazakallah khair.